Will Halloween Ends be like Halloween Resurrection? Let's get into it.
What's your favorite scary movie? Amen.
We'll tear your soul apart.
Well, I'm Pennywise the Dancing now.
Oh, Lord on the beast!
God, don't do that.
But sometimes, death is better.
Hey everybody, what's up? KillJoy Jake here, and instead of having friends, I have horror movies. Today we're talking a little bit about Halloween Ends, talking about if this film might be a little too similar to one of the least favorites in the entire franchise. Now before I get into this, if you guys could like this video and subscribe, I would greatly appreciate that. So I was recently reading a Screen Rant article where they talk about how Halloween Ends is already shaping up to be very similar to another franchise classic. A very infamous movie in this franchise that unfortunately is just not very loved and I don't think really deserves too much love. No offense, Halloween Resurrection, I just feel like you really missed the mark on a lot of things here. The Screen Rant article is comparing Halloween Ends to Halloween Resurrection just based off of a few things we already got from that minute and 16-second long trailer we got very recently. The article goes on to explain how Halloween Resurrection is copying one of the most hated details of Halloween Resurrection, which is the fact that he's kind of living in the sewers underneath his house. But like, is that really one of the most hated things about Halloween Resurrection? I mean, I can name like 3 or 4 things that I hate about that movie way more than that plotline. How about we just talk about the opening scene for a second? Laurie Strode gets killed in the first like 11 minutes, which is just garbage. Why would you kill one of the coolest characters in this entire franchise, especially if she was available? Like, what? The other thing that sucks about this opening is it totally retcons the awesome ending from H2O, which would have been a perfect ending to like a brand new trilogy, which would have gone like Halloween, Halloween 2, Halloween H2O. That would have been a perfect trilogy, but Resurrection just has to ruin that. Not only does it retcon that like perfect ending to H2O, it also explains that basically that dude who was like wearing the Michael Myers mask was like some security guard or something that Michael was just like, hey, here's this mask for you, fuck off. I really don't think that Halloween Ends is going to copy any of those things from Halloween Resurrection. I mean, sure, maybe you do have Michael Myers living in the sewers for the past 4 years, but it has an opportunity to give us a really just horrifying shot, a really close-up, tight, maybe a little out of focus shot of Michael Myers biting into a rat. I don't want to see his face, of course. I don't want to see his face. That kind of ruins the mystique of the character. But if we can get like a tight shot where the top of it's like right here, so you can't see anything up above his face, just his mouth, and you just see like him bringing up a rat to his mouth and just like chomping on it, that would be awesome. And don't try to tell me you wouldn't be impressed by a scene like that. That would be pretty awesome, man. I'd be so grossed out. I don't think Halloween Ends will be anything like Halloween Resurrection. I know a lot of us are worried about that. I've even seen some people say, like in the comments section of that trailer, they're saying like, oh, Laurie Strode is only in one outfit this entire time. She's gonna die in the opening scene, and then it's just gonna be Michael running amok the rest of the movie. It's gonna be just like Halloween Resurrection. Well, if you remember from all the production from earlier this year, we saw multiple pictures of Laurie Strode in a different outfit from the one that she's wearing in the trailer. Like this one right here. I also feel like this outfit is maybe something she's wearing early on in the film, and the stuff we're seeing in the trailer is way later in the film, because her outfit matches the same outfit she's wearing in the 1978 movie. It's a really cool parallel and something that I feel like would be so poignant and so perfect, and well, poetic. Just throw another P word out there. I sound like Ben Shapiro talking about P words right now. It would be a perfect parallel though to the first fight that Laurie Strode and Michael Myers had in the 1978 movie. I think that would be great personally. The blue shirt, the jeans, you know, she's got the whole outfit on. It's great. I love it. I think that would be just like so fitting for their final battle. And would I personally be upset if Laurie Strode dies in this movie? Not if they do it this way, where it's like she's alive the whole time, they fight at the end and Michael wins. Okay, see, that's different than Halloween Resurrection, because in Halloween Resurrection, they literally just bring back the character to do their nasty little retcon thing that they thought was probably super cool at the time. That's the thing though, they're continuing the story from the last 2 movies. They're not just retconning stuff to tell a brand new story, which would just ultimately end up to be another slasher movie but with Michael Myers. That's all that Halloween Resurrection is, and that's why I have a problem with it. At least Halloween Ends is trying to continue the story and, well, end it, as its subtitle would suggest, with this movie, instead of just bringing back Laurie Strode, Jamie Lee Curtis, just to be like, hey, like, make sure, just come be in the opening scene. We'll kill you off and we'll do our own movie. The real question we should be more concerned with, though, is like, what the heck are they going to do with Corey Cunningham? Like, is this going to work? Is this going to be something that, like, actually progresses the story, gets Michael and Laurie together in the same room so they can have, like, a battle? Or is this going to be, like, a copycat Michael Myers that Laurie Strode's going to accidentally kill or something in the movie? I don't know, man. We need some kind of excuse to to bring these two together. Hopefully Corey Cunningham can be that, and well, in my opinion, nothing more. And there's one more important thing we haven't even talked about regarding parallels between Halloween Resurrection and the new David Gordon Green movies. He's kinda already taken things from that movie and done them better in his films. The ending to Halloween Resurrection is Michael Myers getting trapped in a bunch of like flames in the garage of the Myers house, and he's like he dies, but you know, it's Halloween, so he doesn't die. Come on. And David Gordon Green, in my opinion, did that a million times better with Halloween 2018, where the entire house is on fire and filled with booby traps and stuff. It's great. I love it. So is David Gordon Green going to recycle more things from Halloween Resurrection and, well, do them better? Probably yes. He's kind of done that with a lot of things from other Halloween films that like didn't really hit the landing like when they did them the first time, but in these movies, I feel like he kills it. The whole Haddonfield Towns mob is something that was kind of introduced in Halloween 4 that, once again, in my opinion, I just feel like he did it better in Halloween Kills. Yes, does Tommy Doyle get a little annoying shouting, "Evil dies tonight!" every like 5 seconds? Yeah, okay, that's a little annoying, but you have to admit, these characters are just way stronger than the ones in Halloween 4, whose names I can barely even remember. No diss towards Halloween 4, though. I think that is criminally underrated and more people should watch that one. But what do you guys think about this? Will Halloween Ends be like Halloween Resurrection and just kind of like ruin this timeline once again, or do you think we actually have a pretty decent ending for the boogeyman here? Leave me something about it in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching this new video on Halloween Ends. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more horror content, and hopefully this movie is nothing like Halloween Resurrection. Unless you like that movie, and in that case, I'm very glad someone out there enjoys that one. Make sure to check out my other channels, Movie Smoothie, where I just cover a bunch of other movie news that is not horror related, and also my sports channel, Half Baked Media. Make sure to subscribe to both of those. The links for those are in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, don't forget to kill it out there, y'all.